Hello everyone, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video, I'll be sharing some study techniques based on what kind of learner you are. I really hope you guys find this video helpful just so that you can see what kind of learning you are, and if you are a certain kind of learner, what kind of techniques might help you study the best. So without further ado, let's head on straight into the video. Some of the main kinds of learners include visual learners, auditory learners, reading, and writing learners. Now, some people like to combine the reading and writing section, and you can, but I decided to do two separate ones just to help. So the first, visual learners, they learn best with colors and diagrams and very visual aspects. And personally, I'm a visual learner, and whenever I add visual stuff to my notes, it really helps me interpret the information. So instead of writing steps out, I might draw the steps. Now, some things that might help are colorful notes. So as you can see here, there are some diagrams as well. They do not need to look exactly like this. As long as they help you and they have a bunch of different diagrams and colors will help a lot. And it really helps you understand the information. Visual interpretations can be really useful when it comes to stuff like a water cycle or something like that. Instead of writing it down, you can go ahead and draw it out, which might help a visual learner. Now, auditory learners, like the name would suggest, they often learn best while listening to stuff. So listening to a podcast, like something like that. And noise or explanation via like the auditory functions. Now, a couple things you could do are record the teacher, but you must ask for permission first, or you could record yourself actually explaining it and listen to it later. You could also record friends explaining it and then read it or listen to it later to help you remember it better. Also, some rhymes and jingles often help. Now, for reading and writing learners, for reading, well, as the name would suggest, they learn best while reading text. Now, instead of just reading the text, for reading, people that learn best while reading, I would also recommend annotating the notes and also reading a few times out loud. Out loud can really help you, especially if you listen to yourself, and also when you're reading while you're doing it best for you. And then also reviewing chapters by reading and annotating. And lastly, writing learners. So, as the name would suggest, just like the past three, they learn best when they're writing something or doing something along those lines. Now, writing learners, they can write summaries or they will write stuff to help them remember the information. Now, you could paraphrase your text. So you can go ahead and take your text and re-paraphrase it in your own words. Now, this might help you remember the information via writing while also allowing you to interpret the information as well. You could also rewrite it in your own words, just like paraphrasing it. But like instead, you can provide a more summary kind of thing. Then you could also make really long summaries, just like, let's say you're explaining everything, and then you can read it again later. So that would incorporate reading and writing. And the summaries will help you because you're physically and actively writing it. Just like rewriting and paraphrasing, the summaries, what they will do is they'll help you make sure that you understand the information and that it actually is processing your mind. Because rewriting something is very simple because you're just laying down the information that somebody else wrote. But when you have to paraphrase it or write a summary, then you have to interpret it in your own way and then lay it in your own way. And this can help you really make sure you understand the information. And you can also use notes. I would recommend notes for all kinds of learners, but especially visual and writing learners, and especially very detailed notes, because if you need to remember small details, writing them when you're writing a learner that learns best while writing, well, then that can be really helpful. Thank you all so much for watching this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed. If you like this video and want to see a part 2 with more detailed, like one for visual learners, one for auditory learners, etc., then make sure you like this video just so that I know. And if you have any suggestions for any of my videos, these can be math or student lifestyle and organization videos, please leave them in my discussion page. Thank you all so much for watching this video. Bye!